Hello, welcome back to Alex Reacts. Today I'll be listening to Lara Fabian uh, and her Yentl medley. This one is at Centre Molson in Montreal in 1997. Now, Barbara Streisand did one that I could find in Anaheim, California in 1994, so only 3 years before this one. This is from the movie Yentl, where Barbara is playing one of the main characters. And we'll be listening to two songs. Thank you, Eric, for letting me know exactly what I'm going to be listening to. It's Papa, Can You Hear Me? And Piece of Sky. I have not watched the movie. I have read the synopsis, so I have a general idea of the story. And according to Eric, this is Lara in her Broadway mode, which is probably something that's going to be very interesting to see. Yentl was a musical, which makes sense considering that Barbara was in it. And I've listened to Barbara's performance prior to doing this reaction just to be, well, reminded of Barbara's voice and how she did this. I haven't watched the movie, I have heard the songs before. Alright, so off we go. Before we continue, this is already different from Barbara's performance, but there is a tiny detail that Lara did here, and it's the suit. So it's very much a tribute to Barbara. Barbara was wearing a white suit in her performance as well. Just a little bit back, and let's keep going.
Can you hear me? Papa, can you see me?
That whisper.
Papa, can you find me in the night? Papa, are you near me? Papa, can you see me? Papa, can you help me not be frightened? Looking at the skies, I seem to see a million eyes. Which ones are yours? Where are you now that yesterday has waved goodbye and closed its doors? The night is so much darker, the wind is so much colder, the world I see is so much bigger now that I'm alone.
Sorry, I have to pause again. Two things. First, the first time she whispers Papa, this seems more intimate than Barbara's performance. And another thing is right here, just a second before this, it's like she's speaking to her Papa directly, and the way she changes her voice towards the end of this phrase, basically, it turns into a girl's voice rather than a woman's voice, like a child.
That I'm alone. Papa, please forgive me. Try to understand me. Papa, don't you know I had no choice? Can you hear me praying? looks, in other words, help me to face what lies ahead. The trees are so much taller, and I feel so much smaller. The moon is twice as lonely, and the stars are half as bright.
Again, she sounds like a child.
Papa, how I love you. Papa, how I need you. Papa, how I miss you. Kissing me It all began the day I found.
I'm sorry, I'll have to pause again. So I can understand how people can connect to this particular performance because it's very intimate, it's very close to Papa and feelings. Daughters who have had the luck of having great fathers can definitely understand all her feelings in this song. And Eric told me that her dad Lara's dad is in the audience, so that might have given her performance even more soul. It's probably a little scary to perform in front of your dad if you actually have these strong feelings, but I think that might have even impacted her performance being even more emotional and even stronger than it would have been possibly, this is just me guessing, without her dad in the audience. So though Barbara's performance was great, I really liked the intimacy of this one.
It all began the day I found that from my window I could only see a piece of sky. I stepped outside, looked around. I never dreamed it was so wide or even half as high. The time had come. Papa, can you hear me? Try my wings. Can you understand me? And even though I knew at any moment I could fall, I felt the most. Papa, can you see me? Amazing things. Can you understand me? The things you can't imagine if you've never flown at all. Though it's safer to stay on the ground. Sometimes we're dead to rise. They're the sweetest of pleasures are found. No matter where I go, there'll be
Whoa!
memories that tuck at my sleeve. But they were all so big, more to question, yet more to believe. So tell me where is that someone who will turn to look at me and want to share my every sweet imagined possibility? The more I live, yes, the more
Oh, the yes!
more I learn, the more I realize, the less I know. Each step I take, Papa, of a voice now. Each page I turn, Papa, of a choice now. It's my life travel only means the more I have to go. What's wrong with wanting more? If you can have love,
Whoa.
Just a piece of sky. Papa, I can see you. Papa, I can feel you. Papa, I can hear you. Papa, watch me fly.
um, I don't think there's much more to see at the end except the applause. Yeah. Uh, but okay, so as a daughter who is very happy with her dad, I saw the little lady in the audience. Her tears were coming. So whether, you know, you still have your dad or not, and if you had this kind of connection, um, the way Lara delivered these songs uh, kind of does bring tears to your eyes. And again, I listened to Barbara's performance. That's not what happened. Not saying that Barbara's performance is not excellent, but Lara's brings a lot more emotion and a lot more acting into her singing performance. I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know how Barbara uh, did this in the movies with the acting, because when she was doing it on stage, it was just it was more focus was on the singing. Um, Even though I don't know the movie, I am going to guess something. So the first song is Papa, Can You Hear Me? And this is where, based on the way she's singing it and based on the words, this seems to be the point in the movie where she loses her father, where he basically dies and leaves this little girl, not little girl, but you know what I mean, a young woman alone in the world. But the second song is, I'm guessing again, closer to the end, and don't think I'm guessing too much on this one. I think the movie ends with this like "See Me Fly," um, so um, in the second song, it's sort of a realization of what her dad was giving her. So he gave her the wings that she used to fly towards the end. I know that he was the one who was teaching her to read, who was teaching her um, to basically learn more and find out more. And this thirst for knowledge seems to be coming from both Yentl and her father. It seems like he was just feeding that thirst for knowledge. And at the end, she basically tells her dad, well, you know, you've taught me well. And then I continued on my own and I managed it. I now can see the world, and I can go further and I can discover more. And this is kind of thanks to you, Dad. And can you hear me? And I can hear you. And what you've given me is this, uh, you've opened possibilities for me. Um, so the first song is more like a cry of a little girl, can I do this on my own without my dad? And the second one is like, Dad, I've triumphed, I can. Um, I loved Lara's performance in both of these, and I'm not going to go into the voice and the technique and things like that. I mean, we've gone into that so many times. And I'm not even an expert, so What I am going to go into is her acting, her emotion, and the ringing that is used just in the right places, so it kind of the emotion hits you when she opens up her voice. That's when the world opens up in front of Yentl, and she kind of she makes you feel all of those emotions that Yentl was feeling when she lost her dad, when she uh, changed her own world and her perception of the world and went out into the world head held high. Um, I hope you enjoy the reaction. I'm not going to talk anymore. I could talk for hours, but I hope you enjoy the reaction, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Eric, once again, thank you for the pre-video information, and Raquel, I hope you enjoy this one as well because it's one that you've requested so many times. I hope you'll be satisfied with the reaction. Thank you all, and enjoy the rest of your day.